Get used to the mantra, all gas, no brake.
Good afternoon, Jets Nation. Welcome to the Jets Show. Today we're talking about Marcus Maye and whenever or not the Jets are going to re-sign him. Before we get started, again, please ask you to hit the subscribe button if you are new. Chuck this video like if you end up enjoying. Check me out on social medias. It's Jude_Jets on Instagram and Twitter. All right, let's get it. Back in 2017, the New York Jets drafted Marcus Maye, and so far in his career as a Jet, he's been pretty good, but no one has really appreciated what he's done for us because all the spotlight has been on Jamal Adams. But this past season, Adams was out of the picture, and we finally got to see what Marcus Maye can do, and he did not disappoint. Pro Football Focus graded him out as a top 5 safety. A couple people voted for him to be an All-Pro, and he was the New York Jets team MVP. And this offseason, coming off of a career year, Marcus Maye was due for a new contract. And Joe Douglas himself said his top priority this offseason was going to be re-signing Marcus Maye. And a lot of people were surprised when the New York Jets slapped a franchise tag on him. And because the Jets put the franchise tag on Marcus Maye, the NFL gave us until July 15th to get a long-term deal done with him. And it is currently July 13th, and Marcus Maye is still getting paid by the franchise tag, and I have to ask, are the Jets going to re-sign him? Well, Jets insider Rich Cimini recently has said that he thinks Marcus Maye's team value a contract for him at around $14 million, where the Jets value a contract for Maye at around $11.25 million, which is about what he's worth. Now, if this is true, I can see why Marcus Maye wants such a crazy contract. I mean, he's sitting on his couch seeing that players drafted in the same class as him are getting such high-end deals. But those players are also 24, 25, 26, are about to enter their primes, and teams overpay for them by a bit because they expect by the end of the contract those players to be worth that much. Like Carl Lawson this offseason, drafted in the same class as Marcus Maye, got a 3-year, $45 million contract, which is $15 million a season. Now, Carl Lawson isn't worth $15 million a year, but by the end of his contract, the Jets are expecting him to be. But Marcus Maye is 28, and if you sign him to, let's say, a 4-year deal, he's going to be 31 by the end of the contract. And normally players get worse in their 30s, not better. So essentially, if you were to pay Marcus Maye $14 million, which is more than what he's worth, by the end of his contract, he's going to be worth less than what he's worth now. So just paying him $14 million doesn't make a lot of sense. And if what Rich Cimini said is true, Joe Douglas is not going to re-sign Maye this offseason. Now, notice how I added this offseason to the sentence because the franchise tag is basically a 1-year deal. And if Marcus Maye doesn't play as good as he did this season, he's going to realize that his price is going down and he's not going to request such a high-end contract. And he might, settle for what he's worth, and the Jets might offer him a contract that's best, and he could sign with us that way. But I doubt Marcus Maye is going to re-sign with us this offseason. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. If you enjoyed, let me know by hitting the subscribe and like button. Comment down below your thoughts on today's video. Now, I'm having an issue with my comments, and I think it'd just be easier to let me know on social media if you enjoyed the video because, YouTube is giving me notifications that people comment on my videos, but whenever I go to reply to them or give them a heart or something, they're not there. So just let me know if you enjoyed my video by tweeting me or DMing me on Instagram. And speaking of social medias, my social medias are Jude_Jets on Instagram and Twitter. They're also linked down below in the description. Well, I'm your host, Jude, signing off for now. See you later.